I was thinking about one more element of fear. Fear tends to be this really important subject. We talked about fear being an emotion that overcomes us and the anxiety and some ways to maybe manage that with journaling it. Then we talk about fear, about experiencing things like getting close to success and then walking away because of the accountability factor. So we can fear accountability or we fear success sometimes. And is contrary to what everybody else preaches about go for success and go for that. Some people fear that. So you have to overcome that first. And so the last fear is in the experiences itself. Sometimes it's cool to do something that you would never have expected to do. And you have that little bit of fear, that butterfly thing. And whatever that is, I would suggest writing it down because in the last couple of years, as we've thought about what I can give back and take everything that's happened to me and convert it so I can be relatable. Well, I am relatable, but I mean, relate it in ways like this. This one, I have a friend that started this company. He's, I'm going to start promoting MMA fights. Very out of character for what I expected him to say. You know, you'd walk somebody, I'm going to open a business, you know, and, you know, they have the character, the demeanor and everything. They're smart. They have intelligence. I'm going to start an MMA. And I'd never seen a fight. So one of the fears I overcame was, okay, I'm going to help out with the fight. I'll overcome the fear. So I got to wear this cool shirt and, my assignment was, so not only, you want to talk about immersion into something, not only do I get to go and start there, but I have to overcome the fear that I have to lead the fighters out from backstage and walk them through. And my job is to shove anybody out of the way that would step in front, like the crowd. For some reason, I don't know, maybe because I was wearing my boots, I was standing a little taller, or I had worked out a lot of extra time that day. Nobody got in my way. So that was kind of fun. So I overcame this fear of walking out and all the lights and camera flashing and the fighters are behind me. And then the secondary one, he walks up, he goes, see those plastic gloves over there? And in between rounds, you need to clean the blood up off the floor. Okay, for those that know me, I probably would not do real well in that scenario. Like not real well, like woozy, maybe pass out type of thing, even if I cut myself really bad. But you're asking me to watch people get pummeled and then clean up their blood on the floor. So I had to overcome this fear of, you know, 1,000 people or so watching me jump into a ring on my hands and knees with gloves and wipe up blood and pools of blood. That is an interesting experience. And I would say that it wasn't something I ever expected. The fear was there, the anxiety was there, but what a way to overcome it is just jumping in and doing it. And I think when I look back on it, what made me overcome it is I did it for a friend. I did it for somebody else. It wasn't about doing it for me. I committed to doing something and overcame it. So if you have a fear, maybe find somebody that needs that fear addressed and maybe volunteer to help that fear. I know it sounds corny, but your commitment to help your friend or your commitment to help somebody might be stronger and actually help you overcome it. So that's just one side take on it. And that's our third lesson in fear, which is probably going to dominate some of the fear conversations right now. And of course, you can comment about fears and overcoming them too, because this is a community. This is a shared environment. Amplify Your Influence is for everybody to share and involve.
I was brought up by God.